What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and this one is going to be about how to drive a manual, how to properly drive a manual in a safe manner. This is gonna be another one of those videos, you know, like, hey, every car YouTuber and their mother has done this, but you know what? You're gonna see it again. But if you are thinking about getting a manual car, or if you're thinking about learning how to drive stick, if you really want to learn how to drive stick, you're better off not borrowing a friend's car. I know there's some people, they give you this advice like, hey, just ask a friend and see if you can practice how to drive on their car. If you really want to get into it and really want to learn, I mean, yes, you can do that for like at least learning how to drive, but if you really want to learn how to drive and you really want to get some good practice in, because it takes a little bit of practice to really get good at it, you're better off just buying a manual car yourself. You know, just go ahead and just do it. Now, I know the economy is not so great right now. It doesn't have to be like a crazy, you know, a brand new car or anything. Just any old beater car, because you definitely don't want to beat up on a brand new one. Just get an old beater manual car and practice on that, you know. That's how I got started. I had a manual Honda Civic. That's what I used to learn how to drive before I got to this car. Also, please, when you're driving these, you might see me, like, you might see clips like the clips that I post. You might like see me when I'm shifting. I have my hands sitting on top of the shifter as I'm shifting, like just keeping it there. Please don't rest your hand, don't rest your arm on the shift knob, okay? In the videos, I'm holding it, like I'm holding on to it, but I'm not putting any weight on it, okay? It's very important that you don't put your weight on the shifter. All you do is shift and let go. I mean, in some cases I do that, but in some cases I also just hold on to it when I'm getting ready for the next gear, okay? But please don't put your weight on it. So here you have your gas pedal, your brake pedal, and your clutch pedal, and then your dead pedal. This one does nothing. You just rest your foot there when you're not using your clutch. So your left foot's going to be on this for most of the time that you're driving. When you're driving a manual car, you never want to hold on to the clutch for too long. I've seen people do that. They drive with their foot constantly on the clutch, and it makes no sense to me. So manual car, you have to press the clutch. If you don't press the clutch, it won't start. Now, make sure when you press the clutch, make sure you are in the neutral position when you start the car, okay? So you clutch in, make sure in neutral position, which I'll show you now, just right here. Make sure in neutral. Neutral is when you can wiggle it side to side. So, and then first, here, you see that's first gear. You can't wiggle, you can wiggle it, but not as much. But when you're neutral, you can wiggle it a whole lot. Okay, when my left foot's still on the clutch, you can start the car. And I can let go of the clutch. When the car is in neutral, you can let go of the clutch, okay? But if you leave your car in gear, and you let go of the clutch and your car's not moving, you're going to stall the car, okay? You're gonna stall it. So you definitely don't want to do that. So now I'm gonna go back and show you. So if you want to start a car properly, you press the clutch in, you put it in first gear, you give a little bit of gas, just give a little bit of gas, like maybe 2,000 RPMs. You hold that, and then you let go of the clutch. Okay? That's how you get started. That's the key thing here. Hold on to the gas while you're letting go of the clutch starting off. Because if you don't, you're gonna stall the motor. Okay, so you have to be steady on the gas and slowly let go of the clutch until you get to the bite point, because there is a point, it's called the bite point, where the clutch starts to kick back at you. It's going to be stiff, it's going to be hard to hold it in place. That's the bite point. When I press the clutch in, it's going to be loose, and then right here, almost letting go is when it, because this car's weird, is when it kicks back at you. So now remember that. So now you go clutch in, my clutch is in, first gear, my foot is on the brake so I don't roll back, and then you give it gas, okay? You watch the RPMs. I'm rolling back now, but it some gas, and you slowly let go of the clutch. And there you go, now we're off. Okay, now when you first start off, these are going to be very, very rocking. Okay, I'm backing up now, backing up to the spot. It's going to be tough the first time getting started. They're going to be rough. Okay, they are going to be rough, and you're going to hate the way it feels. So if you don't stick to it, if you don't keep trying, you're going to you're going to get really frustrated. But once you get it down, the rest of it's easy. So press the clutch. Clutch is pressed, put it in gear. Now do not let go of that clutch, because you will stall this car. Do not let go of the clutch. Now we're gonna go, let's see if I can see right through here. Press gas and slowly let go of the clutch until you get to the bite point. And then there you go, it's moving. Okay, a little hill that I'm on here. This little hillside, it's nice. I don't have to put it in reverse. I could just roll right back to my spot. So, okay, clutch in, gas. Once you're pressing the gas, you hold on to it until you see the RPM start to rise. See, the RPM started to rise. I can let go of the clutch. Like once you pass like 4 or 5 miles an hour, then you can fully let go of the clutch. But you don't want to just drop it either. It has to be a smooth transition. Okay, you don't want to just press the clutch in, put it in gear, press the gas, and then drop the clutch. It's not very good for your transmission. It's very, very harsh for the transmission. So this clutch in, first gear. Now I'm gonna let go. I'm gonna let go of the brake. The car is rolling back, rolling. So that's what's gonna happen when you're on a hill. The car is gonna roll back, so you have to be a little quick. Now we're off. Okay, now that you got the first gear down, that's going to be the hardest one. Everything else after that is going to be not smooth sailing, but it's going to be a whole lot easier. So now with second gear is going to be the exact same thing as first, just a little bit quicker. Press the clutch, the RPMs are going to start to drop. You're going to start seeing it slowly drop, especially with a new car, because we have Rev-Hang, so it drops a little slower. So you're going to, as you're going down the road, let's say it's in first gear. I'm not gonna let it go because I'm not running right now. Then let's say, just imagine me pressing in the clutch. I press in the clutch, hold down to second, slowly let go of the clutch at the bite point. Like you'll see the rev stop. So like you'll see that it'll be going down, and then as you're pressing in the clutch, it's gonna hold steady. I'm gonna see if I can try to hold this with one hand. So I'm gonna drive, put it in first gear, take off. Just a little bit of gas, a little bit of let go of the clutch at the same time, slowly, until you feel the car pull, and then from there you slowly let go until you fully let go of the clutch, and then you'll be rolling. Now, right now I'm sitting, let's say I get to 3,000 RPMs, I'm gonna press the clutch, you're gonna see the RPMs drop, and then you see how it stopped dropping at a certain point. I'm already in second gear, but you'll see how it stopped dropping at a certain point. And then from there, you can start giving it gas. Once you see the RPMs stick to a certain spot, as you're letting go of the clutch, give it gas and let go of the clutch, and then you'll be good. We're gonna work our way back. I'm still in second gear. So third gear is the same thing. I'm in second now. I'm gonna press the clutch, go to third. Now I can let go of third a lot faster because the difference in RPMs aren't so much. See, so now I'm in third gear. Third gear, we are rolling. Then the same steps are going to be for fourth, fifth, and if you have sixth gear, this is going to be for six. And for you special guys that have 7 gears, same thing for 7. So all the steps are going to be the same. As you go up in the gears, the less and less time you have to wait between shifts. You don't have to do it so slowly. Gears 1 and 2, you need to do it slowly because of they're big gears, and there's a big drop in RPMs. The next thing I'm going to show you is not only, because this one thing learning how to drive a manual is one thing, getting it going. Now that's all upshifting, right? Our next step is downshifting. Now that's the next thing that is really important to learn when you're driving a manual. It's going to take a little while to learn how to do it properly. It's called rev matching. as you're going up in gears, right, your revs are going down. So that's all upshifting. Now when you're going down in gears, your revs have to come up, right, for it to be smooth. You can drive without rev matching, but overall it's not going to be that great for your clutch. Okay, you're going to put a lot more wear in your clutch. If I want to go from third to second, I'm going to have to bring those RPMs up. Otherwise, the shift is going to be very harsh and bumpy, and it's not going to be good for your car. So what you do is you would press the clutch in, give the gas exactly in that motion. So it's clutch in, and this all happens fast. So it's clutch in, I go from third, I want to bring it down to second. Okay, I brought it down to second, press the gas, bring the revs up, right? Press the gas, bring the revs up, and then you press the, there it is. And I just stalled the car, exactly like how I said I wouldn't do it. Don't stall your car like how I just did. I forgot that I left it in second, and I'm not driving. Anyway, you learn from your mistakes. So, what you do is, let's say I'm in third gear, I brought it down to second, right? I'm gonna take it back out and put it in neutral now, so I don't do that again. And now you would press the gas, right? There it is. Clutch in, press gas, let go of the clutch, boom, done. That's how a rev match is done. Okay, now this is how you do it quickly. It's literally just like that. That's the exact motion that you have to do. Okay. Just like that. Okay. I'm gonna drive along. I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it. I'm in first. I'm in third gear. Now, done. Now I'm in second. Now the same motions that I just showed you, you have to put it in second gear, press the gas first, and then let go of the clutch. It's very simple, but I mean it seems complicated when you do it slowly, but when you do it fast, it's all one quick motion, and it's very fast. Okay. Now I'm gonna slowly come back around again. I'll show it to you guys again going down this hill. This is a nice big area over here, man. I can't do this because it's private property. The guy came up to me and told me already, but I can do it down here. He said it's fine down here. So I'm in second now, right? I'm in second. Now I'm in third. I shifted to third. Now we're gonna come down. You're gonna see those two little rascals over there who are helping me record this video. Now I'm going to pick up some speed. Let's go to third gear, 25 miles an hour, 2,000 RPMs. Now for me to get to second gear and keep that speed, I'm going to have to press the clutch the same way I showed you, and done. See? It's all one quick motion. It takes a bit of time to get it right. You know, it took me a while to learn how to do that right. All right, well, there you go. You guys got a simple, just a quick tutorial on how to drive, if I can get this right. Just a quick tutorial on how to drive a manual car. So again, just if you guys are afraid, if you guys think it's you know, like, oh, this is nerve-wracking, man, what if I get stuck in traffic? What if I can't get it to start? What if I'm like stalling everywhere? Yes, it's going to happen. Okay, when I learned how to drive a manual, I just went in. I mean, I was given little pointers and tips before buying the car, but I just went to the dealership, bought a car, and said, screw it, I'm gonna drive this thing home. Have no idea how to drive a manual. Well, really, had no practice how to drive a manual. So you just buy the car and just do it. And I stalled everywhere. Everyone hated me. Every green light, I was stuck. I couldn't get going, and everyone's just beeping their horns, honking at me. You know, it was a terrible experience. Plus, there's a lot of hills. Again, there's a lot of hills in PA. I bought the car. I had a quick tutorial how to drive it in the parking lot, and then I went up to the lights. There were hills. Stall, stall, stall. When you're on a hill, you have to give a little bit more gas, just a little bit more. So instead of the 1500, like, go to 2000 and hold it at 2000 if you want to, like, to get started on the hill. But you got to just go out there and do it. Just go out there and do it, because otherwise you'll never learn. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe and leave a like leave a comment down below if you want to see me do, you know, something else. The one thing I can't do, I can admit it right now, I don't know how to heel toe downshift. That's one skill I never learned how to do. So sorry about that. I can't show you that. But there's plenty of other YouTubers that they'll show it to you. But yeah, you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching. See you later.